June 27, 2010, Bloemfontein, South Africa. England are down 2-1 to Germany. Frank Lampard smashes a shot off the crossbar. It bounces down clearly over the line. He turns to celebrate. The referee waves play on. No goal. This is the story of the call so wrong, it forced FIFA to rewrite the rules of soccer. Round of 16. England versus Germany. One of the oldest rivalries in the sport. Live at a World Cup knockout stage. Germany started fast. Miroslav Klose scored early. Then Lukas Podolski made it 2-0. 10 minutes in, and England already looked finished. This wasn't supposed to happen. England had arrived at this tournament calling themselves a golden generation. Lampard, Gerrard, Rooney. Some of the best players English soccer had produced in decades, and they were already down 2 goals. Then Matthew Upson pulled one back, 2-1. The match was alive again. A few minutes later, the ball fell to Lampard just outside the box. He struck it hard. The ball smashed off the underside of the crossbar. It hit the ground clearly behind the goal line. Then it spun back out into play. Germany's goalkeeper, Manuel Neuer, saw exactly what had happened, and he made a smart decision. He grabbed the ball instantly and threw it straight back into play, like nothing had occurred. No hesitation. Lampard had already turned away, arms half raised, ready to celebrate, but the whistle never came. The referee, Jorge Larionda, waved play on. His assistant, standing right on the goal line, stayed completely still too. The goal simply didn't exist. Not officially. Seconds later, every broadcast in the world showed the replay. The ball had crossed the line by nearly a foot. Instead of 2-2, the score stayed 2-1, and that one decision changed the entire psychology of the match. England never recovered. Thomas Müller scored twice in the second half. Germany won 4-1. Here's the twist that makes this sting even more. Just months earlier, in a completely different match, Lampard scored a goal for his club team that replays showed had never actually crossed the line at all. That one was allowed to stand. For one strange year, the universe seemed to owe Frank Lampard a favor, and then take it right back. FIFA's president at the time, Sepp Blatter, had spent years publicly rejecting the idea of technology helping referees. He believed the human element was part of the sport's charm. This match changed his mind completely. Blatter later said, in his own words, that this was the exact moment he realized soccer couldn't afford a mistake like that again on the biggest stage in the sport. 2 years later, in 2012, the people who write soccer's rulebook voted, for the first time ever, to allow goal line technology into the game. By the 2014 World Cup in Brazil, sensors were built directly into every goal at every stadium. The exact kind of mistake that happened to Lampard became technically impossible. So how does Lampard feel about it now, all these years later? No bitterness. He said in interviews he doesn't lose sleep over it. He's actually glad it happened because it forced the sport to fix something that had been broken for years. One shot, one missed call, one rule that didn't exist yet, and an entire sport that had to catch up to reality because of it. Was it the worst refereeing mistake in World Cup history, or was it actually the moment that saved soccer from making it again? You decide.